Hi guys, welcome back to Homes Racing Media. So in this video we are doing the qualifying for the 2023 Jamboree out at Willowbank. So in this video there will be drag racing, show and shine and other cool stuff. There's a hell of a lot more cars that'll be here today than the previous video because it was testing. So I hope you enjoy.
Oh, Pete, in the back of the ute there's that bag for the water.
There you go, mate. Good. We'll go for a wander over and have a look at some Volkswagens. I think some are already out racing as the qualifying has started.
anything on the fence, race control had spotted that. And yes, if you can just keep yourselves that side. The only thing you're allowed to sit on the fence is if you're a rotary owner or a non-rotary owner. It's so much harder to be a rotary owner now than ever before, purely because, you know, because there's too many eccentric people in the world. Yes, there's too many. Yes, I got it. It takes a certain eccentricity to be a rotary owner. And you know why? It's so funny that, you know, VW 956 VAV, and I think that's a Colorado 040 XVK. Is that right? Thank goodness it's not a high ace, because if I had to go move my high ace. Colorado 040 XVK, Colorado 040 XVK, and a VW 956. I think it's UAV 956 UAV. You need to move that ASAP. ASAP, and the Colorado 040 XVK, you need to move those immediately.
That's a very cool looking little Mazda rotary wagon.
No, they're ringing me because that's probably a vehicle, one of his vehicles, and he doesn't want to move it. 040 XVK, Colorado 040 XVK, can you move it? VW 956, I think it's UAV, can you move it as well, thanks? I tell you what, for those people that may not get the opportunity to have probably nearly the whole arsenal of the Willowbank track prep team, where it looks like whatever we've got there is initially, you know, obviously we got what we got, but we still think we might have something out there. So we've just gone with so we're using the suction truck right now. But wait till you see what's coming through in the burnout area here shortly. This is from a company called Total Ending Concept, built by all types of here in Australia, under the the watchful plans of Kurt Johnson, who's the owner of Total Ending Concept. No concepts in the United States. But this is what they call a track rotator. So what we've got on the back there is a pretty big slick, sort of big jig, and it's actually connected to the power tank of the tractor. And what it does is rotating the tyres backwards in the direction that we're going. So it looks like we're going to unleash the rotating, whether or not this is just an attempt to just whatever we've got there, we're going to go right over it. Basically, that's what we're going to rotate. It'll raise you a little patch of rubber. It'll normally give you, depending on your tyres, it'll give you about 5 grooves, and he comes back and he's just got it down to a fine art. You're normally going back 5 more on the inside. Yes. There you go. Rotate now. Just going to give that a little rotate. So here we go. Got 4 tyres on the back there, so 4 grooves. Look at it, just working those tyres. So obviously there we've just, whatever it was, this is one way to really just sort of put it in. But yeah, the rotator, just whatever that issue was, we decided that the rotator's going to do it. You can tell how sticky that is out there already. See, normally Justin's applying that first. You know, you straight way to tie it all together. So he's felt that that just needed something there that that's going to do the trick. So that's how he. This isn't a planned thing we're doing here. This is just out of necessity that that's something that we found that pick up, so the rope over the top of one way to grind the crap out of it, so that way we can go again.
The paint on this thing is crazy.
I think we should have left Rusty and Mark loose here as soon as 3289 comes out. So you've got just a few more decibel pounding pans to go before you guys get on. And they've had the earmuffs on here, so they're prepared, they're ready. Their earmuffs are protecting them from the loudness. Just had a quick start. Oh yes, yes.
The sun is shining. God is looking down on us today with a big smile on his face, and it's J-Day. What more can we say?
All I can say is that you just attract the crowd. There's a big crowd in the today.
It must be me.
It's just to hear.
Yeah.
I reckon.
Yeah. I reckon this is probably about 6% of my fan club, maybe somewhere around there. I don't know.
I'm glad you had a percentage rate then. You just run with it.
I've got people down at the gate keeping track. What can I say?
That's how we took the song we're doing.
Exactly. All those autographs. Anyway, it's a fantastic day for racing. We are ready to rip into it here at Jamboree 2023 Brisbane. Mate, I didn't miss too much of the racing, although it did take me about 40 minutes to get through the gate because the line is way out there down the road. So I'm so looking forward to this morning. I can't wait to see Chris Diggles warming up the forehand out there. He's going to be whacking some stuff up into the crowd.
Well, you've seen it before. He is actually pretty accurate. He is actually pretty playing squash, so he's got a good.
Let's not talk him up too much.
Oh no, I've seen him do it before. Well, we'll put it this way. I think the days of the t-shirt cannons, they always.
That's a crazy little setup.
You either had a good one or a bad one.
Yeah, they either hit you or they missed you.
So it's not good. So now with the I don't know, is he putting his tennis gear on?
I think so. He's got to get the right shoes on. He's got to get the sweatbands on. As you know, it's a hard job out there, especially being in the mid-20s today as well. It's going to be a hot day. He needs to hydrate. Make sure he's taking all his sports drinks, his energy drinks, his supplements as well. Exactly.
If you're not going home, most people out there, if you don't go home after 2 days,
this may actually be my first Brisbane Jamboree. I don't think I've actually actually been to Brisbane for Jamboree before. I've done plenty of them down in Sydney, but never one up here. So what I'm actually looking forward to is seeing all the local cars that don't necessarily travel. Which, because there's a lot of cars, let's face it, that do come out once a year that run now. But obviously, the heart and soul of Jambo is in what we've got on the racetrack right now. Moose. Mohammed Salami. Sorry, it's not Moose. It's Moose's car, but it's not Moose behind the steering wheel. You obviously know this guy. Yeah, well, that's Mustafa Sakina. That's Moose running down the racetrack behind him there in the 13B powered Mazda. Another car that can go very, very deep into the 8-second zone, if not the high 7-second zone. The Hurstville towing car out of Sydney. Been campaigning this car for many, many, many years. Yep. And always good to see him up here at Willowbank, and Corey Hunter in general. I don't know a lot about this car, but super clean car, super tidy.
Attention in the pits, pro compact to the staging lanes. Pro compact to the staging lanes, please.
Not just in his category, straight away. Across every single category that we've got at Jamboree this weekend. Doesn't matter whether it's 4-cylinder, 6-cylinder motors, utes, wagons, tractors, no, really? No, sorry. Tractor? Is Rob Harrington in the middle of it? It's almost like history in itself. In the Beetle taking up on that to sit in the little wagon. It's a fairly stout Beetle actually. 156 to the 60 full time. That's not too shabby in any way, shape or form.
This is the man over there in the Benny's car. This is our sponsor.
We got a car.
Absolutely. I'm just actually looking at that car at Constantino. That is my pick of the car so far that I've seen today. I don't think I've ever seen one. I've got to be honest. That is such a cool looking thing. Oh, and it's angry as well. It was good on the tree, 044, but it went out pretty quickly. Looks like a little bit of fire out of the pipe for Nick Jacko.
No, you're right.
Does the right thing, pulls over to the right-hand side of the racetrack. Looks like he might have found the gear again, so he's picked it up. 1272 for Constantino and 106 miles per hour, so maybe just wound out of it a little bit at the finish line there. And Nick Jack, unfortunately, a 9-10-second pass. It's not going to get you too far in Jambo.
He needs to stop giving money away to guys.
That's it.
He's been driving that car at all sorts of problems. He used to take it out of the band place at Revival, and he would win them. Exceptional driver. Great guy, but here we go. Carl Herbert, a couple of later on through the Carl Herbert in the 1962 RX3 and Andrew Robinson in the Prince
nice little 808's got a little bit more juice. Pretty happy with it.
So we're moving into Street 289 now.
Well, I'm gonna call this race and I'm gonna bail out, so I'm just gonna let Mr. Mark Allen can jump off.
Well, two very, very tidy little Mazdas out there on the racetrack.
Tension in the pits, extreme and modified 10.5 to the lanes please, extreme and modified 10.5.
Of course, they're all here. They're all here. That's it. I don't think there's any left anywhere else in Queensland at the moment, because they are all here at Willowbank Raceway for Jamboree Brisbane 2023. Brought to you by Garrett Advancing Motion. Of course, the guys are down there robbing the team from Garrett. Make sure you do go down there and see them. They are the leading automotive turbocharger provider, I should say, supplying technology solutions to nearly every automaker in the world, and we do thank them for their support of Jamboree 2023. So, Andrew Robinson in the yellow car taking on Carl Herbert in the little green Mazda as we welcome Mark Allen to the commentary box. Nice launch, wheels up for Andrew Robinson. A little bit close to the wall. Oh, what a drive job for Carl Herbert. Drifts his way on down the racetrack, goes 826, 157 miles per hour, and an 869 up on the boards for Andrew Robinson. That was a drive job and a half. That was exciting for Carl Herbert. I'm sure what it looks like from here. It's like a car number up here. Next up, Street 289. We have got Chris Adams with the Datsun takeoff. Now that Mustang is a piece of work. Look at it there, out there in the Queensland sunshine. Of course, Street 289 brought to us by Speed Flow products. We'll be here for 25 years. They're from Taree, New South Wales, and they're proud to be one of Australia's #1 choices in performance hoses and fittings due to the innovative design, manufacturing, and quality control. This is thanks to their skilled staff and their ability to control every single aspect of manufacturing to machining. Thank you to Speed Flow for their support of Street 289. Is there anything Dave Reed can't do? Jumping over the wall, yeah. Looks like it might have been that last car, just might have shook a little bit of gravel or something out of it, because it's, yeah, there's just a little bit of stuff on the racing surface. I can see our starter out there. Look at it, looks like we've got the thumbs up. So, well, let's have a talk about Nick Baxter and the Mustang. Let's do it.
This is the currently next got in this series, running the low 5s over the 80 miles. So I'm interested to see how he goes over the full quarter mile there in the Mustang.
They get quicker and quicker each time out in the Mustang.
Chris Adams in the Datsun though, he's in full stage already, waiting on Baxter to move back in. Full spin there for Baxter on the hit. No issues though for the Datsun, you got Chris Adams. He goes through, runs an 8:39,
Nice.
162 mile an hour. Nick Baxter goes 9:38, 163 mile an hour though for Baxter. The speeds there, just got to get up the start.
100%. Looking at the qualifying list, it's going to be pretty tight in Street 289, presented by Speedflow. Carl Herbert currently the #1 man, 826, 838 for Chris Adams, 869 for Andrew Robinson. Nick Baxter at the bottom of the field at the moment, but that car can run a bunch quicker. All he's got to do is get it to hook up off the start line. Next up, we have got John McKay, by the look of it, in the Speedflow lane, taking on Daniel Smith. Nissan versus Salika.
Salika looks tidy over there as well.
That is a very tough looking car. Problems for the Nissan getting traction off the start line. No problems whatsoever for Daniel Smith, and he goes across the line 796. We dip into the sevens for the first time today.
To the top.
Yeah, to the top. To quote, say our friends over in the United States, Alan Reinhardt, I'm sure he's listening. And 796, 175 miles per hour. He's now got about 15 miles an hour on everybody else, and he's gone about 3/10 quicker. So Daniel Smith, currently #1 man, but as we keep touching on, there is a stack of cars in this field. When you look at the entry list, and we're going to keep them rolling out now. Very tidy little RX-8 down there in the Speedflow lane.
So what is Speedflow Street 289 class? Well, it's a heads up. So that's a go easy.
TJ Graham is driving the silver R take down there. Scott Hoffman in the Corolla on the far side of the racetrack. We're both dads, and we both have jokes in inverted commas. Both cars bumping in. It's not quite Bump City yet, but I'm sure it's coming later on today. Very nice launch for Scott Hoffman. 079 on the tree. That car's on a number. TJ Graham's not too far behind. Drops the chute way early. Still goes 807 and an 812. So those guys will slot into number 2 and 3 in the qualifying list. Big speed as well for TJ Graham. That's top speed of the event so far in this category. 176.35 miles per hour. So Daniel Smith still number 1, but not by much. Scott Hoffman, you think if you put that across the finish line under full power, that probably would have gone close to the number 1 spot.
Oh, I think so as well, but the speed from Graham is yeah, I think it's if you're second car in Street 289 throughout the event, next up will be that one there. Steve Sloan.
Yeah, this is going to be another good race. Steve Sloan had pretty good winter nationals just gone. Yeah, super comfortable. Yeah.
He has been the best of the 8 actors.
Which is seriously impressive.
You can't start it up.
They're all Brits on the far side of the racetrack. The Brumby.
The pro match guys.
How good is a Brumby? You can't go past it. It's practicality. It's just a gorgeous looking thing. Just the epitome of style and grace. Can't go past it. Wellington Point is where he hails from. And he's going to be lining up alongside Steve Sloan in that absolutely beautiful Gemini blue car. Speed Flow Street 289 qualifying on track. I think Harold Britton might take the number 1 spot here. Looking at it, 768, 178 miles per hour, low ET, top speed so far, 961 for Steve Sloan. Pretty good at the top end of the racetrack. Next up, in this category for electric for some reason, waiting on Victoria. That's a big effort to travel up here because it is the mecca, isn't it, Jamboree? For anything that's 4-cylinder, 6-cylinder, rotary, turbocharged, anything that's a little bit on the sports side, compact side of things, this is really the place where you've got to make a name for yourself. If you come up here, if you're not in Jambo, you're not known.